I had the DVD, and now I needed to take a look at its contents. Going back to my place was the best option. What the? I had the DVD, and now I needed
At least
to
it
take
put
a
me
look
back
at
here.
its contents.
That was annoying.
Going back to my place was the best option. What the? My God, that was close. That was the sports car I was looking for earlier. I considered leaving the area and decided to visit my apartment. My hands trembled as I slid the disc into the slot. What was so important that it got Vernon killed?
If you are watching this, Mouse, then, well, you know what's happened. The whole world is in danger, Beatrice. The manuscript those people paid me to decode had a secret. A deadly secret, though I didn't know it at the time. You know all those earthquakes and the crazy weather I've been going on about? They were predicted in the manuscript. Turns out it's quite famous. Called the Voynich manuscript. People have been trying to crack it for years, and I beat them to it. Me, Vernon Blier. I haven't decoded everything, but what I've seen is enough. It talks of a power so great, it could destroy the whole of mankind. It flows continually around the earth along routes known as ley lines. The Chinese call them dragon lines. You know, an ancient civilization even learned how to use this energy, and it brought them great power. They became greedy. They lost control. The power surged. It almost destroyed the world. Beatrice, the people who paid me want to harness this power. And if they do, it is the end of the world. For real! You'll find a diagram with this. It's important, but I haven't worked out why yet. Two things I know are very important. Something called the Key of Solomon, and the strange phrase, devils and witches dance with cows on the Sabbath. The more I work on the manuscript, the more confused I become, and the more I fear for my life. Whatever happens, Mouse, I love you.
I'd wanted a big story. Now it looked as though I'd found one. But what did it all mean? I was going to need help. Perhaps I should make a call. I wondered if Andre might have any ideas.
Andre Lobineau?
Hi, Andre.
It's good to hear from you. I do worry about you, you know.
Oh, Andre, you are sweet. I've got a serious problem, Andre. I really need your help.
Tell me about it and I'll see what I can do.
The guy who died?
The one you went to interview?
That's him. He left me a message recorded onto a disc.
How terribly dramatic.
That wasn't
A
for you.
voice from beyond the grave.
This is serious, Andre. In his message, he says he managed to decipher something called the Voynich manuscript. Also, do you know anything about the Key of Solomon?
I need to see this for myself. I'll see you at your place.
Whatever happens, Mouse, I love you.
If even 1/10 of that is true,
We have to assume it is, Andre.
let's summarize what he's told us.
Something called the Voynich manuscript suggests that an ancient civilization used a power that ran through the earth itself
And someone is trying to use that power today, possibly in the process causing earthquakes.
That strange diagram and something called the Key of Solomon has, as yet unknown, significance.
I have no idea what the diagram is, but I know about the Key of Solomon.
What does it unlock?
It's a fabled book that holds the wisdom of Solomon. What else was there?
Devils and witches dancing with cows on the Sabbath.
Devils and witches were reputed to have danced on the Île Saint-Louis.
Part of that island used to be called Île aux Vaches.
Cow Island.
There's a significant connection to the Île Saint-Louis. If we could only pinpoint it more closely. There was no reason to try that. What could it mean, Andre?
We're going to have to be methodical about this.
You say the Key of Solomon is a book?
Yes. There are even ancient Hebrew manuscripts that are claimed to be the real thing. But genuine scholars doubt their authenticity.
Perhaps the real thing contains further information on this. What's the significance of the Île Saint-Louis?
I have no idea. Perhaps we need a connection to another piece of information.
Do you think there is a theatrical link to the island?
You need to do some research.
I know just the place to phone. What do you think that pattern represents?
It looks a bit like a spider.
Andre, this is serious. Do you think it could have anything to do with the lines of energy he mentioned?
Maybe this is where the power lines meet up.
Brilliant! That's it! But how does that help us?
You have to forgive me, I am so tired today.
Perhaps I should make a call. Better check in with my paper.
News desk?
I need you to help me.
That's what I'm here for?
You're a resting actress, so you might know this. Is there a theatrical connection to the Île Saint-Louis?
There's an old theater on the island. I knew some people who were trying to get it reopened a few years back. But it's been condemned for the last 5 years.
Does it have a name?
Hieroglyph.
Thanks. I owe you one. Bye now. What could it mean, Andre?
We're going to have to be methodical about this.
Andre, do you know anything about a theater called Hieroglyph?
On the Île Saint-Louis?
Yes.
No.
I'm going to have to investigate then. I considered leaving my apartment. Andre, I'm going to hunt down some more clues.
It's a bit late to go poking around an old theater.
I'll be fine. Typical. Hello?
Remember me? Your boss?
Ah,
Where the hell have you been?
in jail. How come you didn't bail me out?
We're a bit low on resources right now, Nico. Which is why I have a new assignment for you.
I'm still working on the dead hacker story.
That's old news. I want you to
I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
drop the case.
No! Someone framed me.
You don't get to choose, Nico. That's not the deal.
In that case, I quit. You know, I feel better for that.
There's just the question of how you'll pay the bills and eat.
Something will come up.
You sound like your friend, Georges.
The theater looked as if it had been abandoned for years. I wondered if it was really the right place. I was going to have to get inside to find out.
Goody.
I peered through the window, but the place was too dark. The door was in a terrible state, but the lock was brand new. Someone was obviously still using this place. The door was locked. I couldn't force it. I couldn't open the door. It was locked.
Well, I can obviously go down here for a reason.
I couldn't open the door. It was locked. Nothing but silence behind the door. I couldn't open the door.
Why does it give me the option to actually do these with the doors? Whoops.
The door was shut fast and wouldn't open.
That's obviously not the way to go.
Just another locked door. The ladder looked like a possible way up. All I had to do was reach it. The ladder looked like a good way up onto the theater roof, but it was pulled up and too high to reach. The place was quiet. Not a sound. Locked. Probably from the inside. I wasn't going to get in there, but there had to be some way in. I could see the mask the traffic warden had described. I was in the right place, all right. It was the red Jaguar that had nearly run me over. The killer clearly had the connection to the theater. It looked like I was on the right track after all. The door was locked. I had no way of opening it, short of throwing a brick through the window.
There's nothing going around the corner, 'cause there's nothing there, so... Oh, what are you doing?
The base of the billboard was attached by metal clips. I had loosened the clips, but the billboard didn't budge.
Well, push it.
I had loosened the clips, but nothing had happened. It was an advertising billboard. It looked long enough to reach across to the other side of the alley, and that was where I had to go. I thought about it, but decided against it. No way was I doing that. Not right now. I thought about it, but decided against it.
Oh, we got it. Hang on. I can't push it.
I had loosened the clips, but nothing had happened.
Well, where am I supposed to go? Oh, hang on. Why can I not jump up there? Oh, for God's sake. I can't get down. Oh. No, climb up.
It was a gamble, but my options were limited. Success.
Oh, now I gotta go all the way around again. Oh, that sucks. Finally.
I was risking death with every step, but so what? I felt like I was under a death sentence already.
Convenient.
God, that was close. I was trapped on the theater side with no way back.
Right.
All was quiet. I couldn't open the door. I couldn't open the door. It was locked. Just another locked door.
There's loads of locked doors in Paris. Right, I guess.
I couldn't hear anything through the door.
I'm just gonna ignore all these random. Oh. Typical. No, I can do here, so let's just press forward.
Nothing but silence behind the door.
Just in case. Big open area, not a lot going on.
The poster was half torn away and covered in graffiti. The eyes spookily followed me around the room. Reminded me of the father of an old boyfriend. There was somebody coming. I had to hide. The popcorn stand was my only option.
I shall miss Paris, my dear. It has been charming, has it not?
I shall never forget it.
But the city is becoming unstable, and we have no need of this space.
When will we leave?
Soon. My plans are working out perfectly.
Of course.
Well, they're gonna hear you.
Yeah!
It seems that we have a visitor.
Is this the right place for the audition? You again.
Aha, so this is the girl. Petra, my dear, you must introduce us.
Nico Collard? Senor Susaro.
We have never met, and yet our lives have crossed.
For the worst.
In your case, that will certainly be true. Flap!
Flap and Guido, the henchman of.
Bruno and I came
Hello.
to Paris. It was the first time I've been back since, well, since the last time. I was on the trail of Cesaro and the dragon power. We waited till it got dark. Then Bruno led me through the back streets to the place he suspected. I waited while he checked the readings on his mysterious device.
My calculations indicate that this is the place.
Behind that wall? Are you sure?
My machine tells me it is there, and I have no reason to doubt it.
Okay. Well, let's get inside and take a look.
No, I am not going in there. I said I would bring you here, and that is what I have done. I am not going in there.
Bruno, you're just being paranoid.
No, it is only paranoia when they are not out to get you.
Okay, Bruno, you stay here. Bruno was really jittery, but I guess he had a right to be. And these little streets were enough to make anyone nervous. Bruno, are you sure this is the place?
Yes, here is the place the machine is indicating.
Well, if the machine said it was so, I wasn't going to argue. You really don't look too good.
You're not so hot on social skills, eh?
What I meant was, are you okay?
I am fine. You just take care of yourself.
How reliable is that machine? I mean, how many of these Earth power sites have you found with it?
You understand nothing.
It's not about understanding. It's about believing. Hey, that machine sure is a piece of work. Homes in on ancient dust, huh?
You are quite a witty man, I think, Mr. Stobbart.
You know, I like to keep things cheery.
I find it very tiresome. Please desist.
Sure. By the way, this place doesn't look right to me.
But the readings are very strong. Maybe you missed something.
I couldn't hear anything. Either the door was stuck, or it was just locked. That door wasn't going to open. The place was quiet. I guess no one was home. The door was locked tight. I'd have to find another way in.
Ugh.
It was a large recycling dumpster. I wondered what sort of things the French recycled.
This is pure guesswork at the moment. Probably isn't right, but anyway. Nope. What am I supposed to do with this? Like, why did they go to... Oh, hang on. Come on, that gap's massive. Is this right? Oh. Nope. isn't right either. Where the hell am I supposed to go with this? Why does the camera angle do this?
Nope, not that way.
Ugh. Something I've got to do here, but what? What do I do?